yeah, so you know what I'm saying? I got damn made it up in my mind, like I say, man, I'm gonna take me a little break. You know what I mean? So that night I go to sleep and shit, wake up the next morning, I go out there to breakfast and shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing going on this morning, so I'm just out here. Know what I mean? Go get my tray and shit. I give it away because shit, I got so much food in the dorm. I'm probably gonna whip me a bun dog. See, a bun dog, when you fry you a summer sausage, you know what I'm saying, and you flatten out a honey bun, get it real flat, and then you put the summer sausage on there, and you know what I'm saying, make it like a hot dog. Then you put squeezed cheese and jalapeno peppers on there, and you bite that thing. But that thing taste like something from the fair. I swear to God, it taste like something from the fair. So, you know what I'm saying? I get back to the dorm and shit, making my bun dog, and I'm thinking about Charlotte. I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? All this kissy, feely, touchy shit, but this shit, goddamn, I don't know where we going with this shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get too attached, because on the back end, I don't know for real, what this her and this nigga Draymond got going on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going with the punches. You know what I'm saying? He had a whole nother presence. If he was in my shoes, he would do the same thing. If the shoes on the other foot, I would plug in with Shawty, and I sent her at him. You know what I'm saying? Shit, hey, come on, let's keep it real now. These are cheeks. We're talking about cheeks. Yes, sir. So shit, you know what I mean? I'm thinking about it, whatever. So I brush it off. I'm like, yeah, I see it when I see it, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even called her that night before. I ain't even called her, cause like I say, man, I'm finna fall back. You know what I'm saying? So that Sunday night I get a call out, you know what I'm saying? And the call out say classification. So normally when you go to classification, they finna give you a detail or something. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, Shawty did say she was gonna get me cleared to work in education or medical. So I'm like, damn, but I hope it medical. So it's that Sunday night and shit. I'm looking at the call out. So I got to go in the morning at second rotation. That round about 9:30. So I'm like, cool. So next thing you know, I take my shower and shit. I'm getting ready to lay back and shit. Tell a couple lies on the phone, on social media. You know a nigga finna tell a few lies and shit. Yeah, be see what I can come up on. So boom, I'm on goddamn Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Fucking off. And then my phone start ringing. Boom, it's the unit manager. I'm like, what's happening? She like, shit, yeah, you got your call out? And I'm like, yeah, I got my call out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pull up in there. She was like, yeah, cool. I got you cleared to work in medical. In my head, I'm like, oh, bitch, show enough. Boy, look, but now that's where the cheeks, they in medical, boy. I'm talking about them little interns and nurses be running around with them tight little scrubs on with they Air Maxes on. Oh man, yeah, boy, look, boy. Oh yeah, I've been scoping and peeping and peeping and scoping and scoping and peeping and peeping and scoping. So I'm like, yeah, yeah. So she was like, yeah, I'm gonna have you in medical, goddamn. I got one of my little partners, she up in there, goddamn. I'm gonna have her pull up on you and drop you some shit off. So I'm like, oh yeah. She like, yeah, yeah, yeah. So I was like, shit, y'all still ain't find out what going on with Draymond? She was like, oh shit, he finna be on the tip. You know what I'm saying? He crossed the nigga out on another move and shit. That shit backfired on him. I was like, damn. So you know that tier program shit 9 months. So I'm like, damn. I said, what that nigga get caught with? She was like, shit, I don't know specifically, but he been getting write ups and shit on the low. Goddamn. So that shit done added up. They putting his ass on tier two. So I'm like, damn, 9 months. Well, I know what that shit feel like. I did 18 months on that. That shit ain't. But that shit, that's when you get to get in tune with self. For real, for real. So I'm like, damn. So I still ain't heard from none. I ain't got no other way to get in touch with him. So wherever he landed on tier, cause you could land anywhere, they could transfer you or anything to a whole nother prison. You know what I'm saying? So whatever his situation is, hopefully I hear from the nigga, you know what I'm saying? But right now, what's in front of me, I got these cheeks dropping this pack of y'all off. So shit, I gotta work my ones and two to keep this shit going. But you know what I'm saying? I'm finna fall back and just mastermind this shit, cause this shit got to be like clockworks. Basically on some Peter Pay Paul shit, cause Shawty got the press on me to trap this shit for her. So and then at the same time, I still got the officer unplugged in with through this nigga here, but he out the picture now. So now all I got to do is come up with the product, and she gonna bring it and shit. We can eat. So thinking about all this shit. So I'm like, yeah, man, I'll be up there, you know what I'm saying? Check in with them folk. So, boom. Next morning, I get up, get ready for inspection. They come through or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They leave out and shit. So I'm waiting on them to call second rotation because I'm finna slide out. So, boom. I sit in there, make me a little noodle. You know what I'm saying? Just want to put something on my stomach. You know what I mean? So they call second rotation. I go out there on the walk and shit. I get up there up front, you know what I'm saying? I go in there, you know what I'm saying? You got the deputy warden of care and treatment, and you got counselors and you know what I'm saying, the chief counselor, and you know what I'm saying? So they telling me did that and the third about the detail working in medical, you know what I'm saying? And you got one counselor sitting in there the whole time I'm in there, she looking at me like, this motherfucker, this motherfucker. So basically, I can tell her energy. She was on some shit like, "Oh no, how the hell you trick these folk to let your motherfucking ass here?" Cause see, she knew me from another prison too. You know what I'm saying? She done seen me get caught with hella contraband and shit like that, but she kept it pedo. She ain't really just bash me on some shit like, but she put me on notice like, yeah, nigga, I know your slick ass. So they giving me the rundown about the details. So I'm like, shit, when I got to pull up for my first day. And then they were like, you gonna start tomorrow. So I'm like, all right, cool. What time? They were like, shit, you need to be out here by 6 o'clock, 5:30, 6 o'clock. So I'm like, all right, I'll be out here. She was like, we gonna print you out of OMS because without that OMS, you can't get out the door. You could tell an officer all day, man, I got a detail at such and such. I got a detail at such and such. If you ain't, your OMS schedule is like your driver license. Like you got to show this shit, you know what I'm saying? To get out the dorm. So they print me out of OMS. So once I get that in my hand, I'm like, oh, this is official. This is official. I got these driver license. Boy, oh, it's up. So I go back to the dorm. I can't wait to see what's going on now because I done got that job in medical. All these cheeks. Oh, man. So, you know, I calm down, whatever. I get back to the dorm, blow me one. You know what I'm saying? I'm cooling. So, shit, I call my dog Malik. You know what I'm saying? Tell that nigga like, look, bro, you know what I'm saying? Bro on the street, he in the free world. He done did time too. So I call bro like, look, man, we in rotation, bro. Like, man. So cause I hadn't talked to him in a couple weeks and shit, cause I ain't had no phone for a little second. So I reach out to bro and shit. Now I'm talking to him like, yeah. So I run him through from A to all the way to G on what going on. You know what I'm saying? What done transpired. So I was like, shit, bro, how I really need the goddamn, how would you move right now? So he was like, shit, well, you got your own pipeline, and then you got another pipeline that's really they on some more shit, but you still could benefit from them. So he like, shit, man, you got somebody that goddamn get you some work? So I was like, hey, yeah. So he was like, shit, handle the business, goddamn, get you continue getting your work in, and goddamn the little shit she throw in, you already making a profit off it. She really fucking with you on the low. You know what I'm saying? It just her presentation, her demonstration as far as goddamn getting you to do the shit was fucked up because she ain't even have to do all that. But you know what I'm saying? That's some internal shit what she got going on with Shawty. So, you know, I take in what he telling me and shit. So I'm like, yeah, so I'm finna hit her off with this goddamn package, my officer, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get that in first. So whatever a unit manager come with, I already have the funds to go on and pay her. You know what I'm saying? Out the muscle. Gonna keep a clean slate. So that pretty much how I'ma play it. And then, like I say, I'm making a cap off of it. So boom, I get it put together and shit. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna work that one, but I still ain't finna pop off yet till I get rid of all this shit I still got. So shit, I'm trapping. I finally get down to my last ounce of weed and my last can of cigarettes. So I'm like, look, I ain't selling no more because I smoke. I smoke this shit. For real, for real. I smoke this shit. I swear to God. So I ain't selling nothing else, boy, cause when Charlie ain't got no cigarette, boy, I be ready to tie some shit up. I be ready to cuss a bitch out. Everything make me mad. Like I don't give a fuck. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I ain't selling nothing else. So I'm chilling. I'm cool in about 2 more days. So then I done been by that time, I done been to my little detail, you know what I'm saying, a couple times. But anytime you go on a detail, you got to keep it kosher at first, you know what I'm saying? You can't try to pop off on some slick shit off the rip. You got to peep the move. You got to be by the book type shit, you know what I'm saying, off the rip. So I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I moved around that bit, took out a little trash, sanitized some shit, swept up. You know, it really played, and I ain't really have to do too much. Take a few charts here, take a few charts there, you know what I'm saying, talk a little shit, you know what I'm saying? So boom. I after my second or third day being on detail, I had been seeing my little officer in traffic and shit, speaking to her and shit. So about the third day after being on my detail, I called her and shit. So I'm like, yeah, man, what going on? She was like, shit, cool and ready to get some money. What the hell you waiting on? I'm like, shit, well, I already got to put it together. I'm gonna have my man pull up on you and drop that off. So she like, cool. I was like, man, we got to go and run this shit up. So she was like, bet hell, which move we gonna work? Which move we gonna work? So I'm like, shit, I'm in medical. You already know. Shit, you can pull up in that bitch on your lunch break. You know what I'm saying? I said, it real smooth. The officer we got working in there really pee. Shawty be sleep all the time. I be having to wake her ass up. She be goddamn in that motherfucker. She might be like this on their ass. You know what I'm saying? With the goddamn paper up like she reading, but it hat too damn low for your ass to be reading. She be capping, she be knocked the fuck out. So, boom. You know what I mean? It's gonna be all about time. So shit. I'm like, shit, pull up in medical and goddamn, I can create a diversion where you can goddamn drop the shit off in the goddamn bathroom and shit. You know what I'm saying? I got to take the trash and shit out so we could work that. She like, all right, cool, bet. So boom, I called my man. I'm like, look, go drop that off. And goddamn, I'ma have that shit in the AM. So he was like, shit, bet. He was like, I already done wrapped this shit up real small for you and shit. So and it's kind of flat so she can do her thing easy. So I'm like, bet, smooth. So shit, that morning come. I go out there on the walk, man, LT ass out there. He see me. What the hell? How the hell you get out your dorm? See, this was a time I couldn't wait to flash this damn paperwork in that boy fade. Like I knew he wasn't gonna believe this shit. Me working in medical? Oh, but anyway, I'm like, hey man, I'm going to work. He was like, what the hell you work at? You don't work in no damn kitchen, cause kitchen be up early too. So I'm like, hell no, I work in medical. I said, they ain't informed you of what I got going on. He was like, no, they ain't. I whipped the paper out. I made sure I popped it. You know how you snatch a piece of paper at the top and the bottom, and that bitch pop. That bitch had pop. Yeah, I popped that damn thing on that damn boy. Pop. So he looking at it, he snatched it out my hand. And he was like, I'll be damned. He was like, boy, I tell you, these some stupid motherfuckers around here. I said, shit, why you say that, Luke? He was like, man, they stupid. Come on, Sharp. Come on now. He give me the paper bag. He walk out shaking his head. Hell, I gone on the medical. I go in there and get my little setup. You know what I'm saying? Wash my hands real good. Put my gloves on. You know what I'm saying? Throw my little mask on. You know what I mean? I really be in on some secret agent type shit because I be scoping and peeping and trying to play invisible in that motherfucker and move around there like, how can I get off? You know what I'm saying? So shit. I get my gloves and shit on all sanitized up. Then I want to say about an hour later, I see Shawty, my officer. She walked by the window. She don't come in. She just walked by the window. So When I see her, I double look. And the officer back there, she back there like I say she would be. She sleep. She got the hat low. So I'm like, yeah, shit, it's a go. So I go step out in front of medical. I go out the door. I was like, yeah, 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 yeah. She turn around because it's only me and her out there at the time. The walk was clear, wasn't nobody out there. So I'm like, yeah, 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 real low so she could hear me though. And she turn around. I was like, yeah. So I step back in there. She wait about 30 seconds, then she come through the door. And she go in the bathroom. Before she step in there though, she look at the officer, shouting her asleep. So she going on in the bathroom. She in there about 2, 3 minutes. She come up out that bit. So the officer that's running medical, she still asleep. So she leave up out of there and shit. So I'm like, okay, smooth. So I do my rounds and shit because I don't want nobody to sneak up on me because I got to go in the bathroom the officers and shit use. You know what I'm saying? I don't need nobody walking up on me. So I do my round to make sure all the nurses and little interns and shit where they supposed to be. You know, everybody where they supposed to be. So I go in there with my mop and my broom and shit. You know what I'm saying? The mop bucket and shit like I'm cleaning up. And I put the goddamn shit on me. You know what I'm saying? I got the whole bomb on me. So boom. I come up out of the, I got this shit up on me before I put it on me. I put it to my nose to see if I could smell it. I couldn't smell nothing because in medical, this shit a goddamn, this shit is very sanitized. So some weed, oh, that shit'll stand out. So, it was sealed up and wrapped up like it's supposed to. I ain't smelled nothing, so I got it on me. You know what I'm saying? I got my back brace on. You know what I'm saying? And I put the shit on my back then wrap the back brace around me real tight and shit, so it's on my back, and I got the baggy shirt on and shit, so you can't see nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I got that bitch put together. So I come up out of there. I'm doing, you know what I'm saying, the shit I normally do. I'm still picking up paper, you know what I'm saying, taking out little trash. Really wasn't much to do because the shit was already, it stayed clean. So I'm just making it look good. You know me, I got a theory. Even when you ain't working, make it look like you working. So can't nobody say shit to you. So boom. I stand there. It was about 10:30, and they were like, hey, you can go to lunch if you want to. Shit. So I'm like, all right, cool. Whole time I got that pack on. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I leave out of medical, but I don't go to the chow hall. I go straight to the dorm. You know what I'm saying? I put the pack up and shit. I stash it. Then I leave out and I go to the chow hall. I eat and shit. You know me, I'm one of them guys. When I move around the compound, I keep my eyes on 12. I gotta keep my eyes on 12 because them the one got the juice. I ain't worried about the nigga. Not for real. You know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't one of them hot boys who stay on the fuck shit with niggas. They know me. I'm a business man. When they see me, it's business. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm checking the vibe and shit of the compound. It don't look like too much static going on. So boom. I I go back to work. I go after I finish eating shit, I go back to work. I'm up there trembling, fumbling around, you know what I'm saying, doing what I do. It's the one little nurse, her name was Cassie. I never forget Cassie. She had the little braces in her mouth with the glasses. You know what I'm saying? She was a Puerto Rican. Yeah, matter of fact, she say her mama Puerto Rican, her daddy was black. So yeah, man, Shawty in that bit looking like goddamn J Lo or somebody in that bit. You know what I'm saying? She got them natural little long ass eyelashes and shit, pretty white teeth and shit. She had them pretty white teeth. Teeth. You know what I'm saying? Pretty white teeth. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, I had been shooting at her though, doing little shit for her, stayed pulling up on her like, shit, you need me to do anything? You know what I'm saying? I'm being a good little helper. You feel me? Good little orderly. So shit, she used to have me do little shit or whatever. I said to myself, I said, man, I really want to try and goddamn just see if she bite the bait. So that particular morning, I pull up on her and shit. I'm like, hey man, but matter of fact, it was after lunch. So yeah, it was afternoon by the time I went. Yeah, it was about 11:20, something like that. 11:25, something like that. So I get back to medical and shit. She sitting in the little medical room where they examine you, get your heartbeat and all that shit. Now she in there by herself. So I was like, hey man. In my head, I'm like, fuck it, I'm finna goddamn try to fish a little bit. I was like, hey man, shit, where you like to eat at? She was like, shit, she named a couple places and shit. So I'm like, yeah, we in a little country town, in prison being these little rural towns. So she like, shit, I fuck around with the Zaxby, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I say, shit, you trying to go there tonight? And she like, shit, I ain't got no money right now. We don't get paid. I got 3 more days till I get paid. So I'm like, shit, man, I'm gonna send you about $50, man. Go on, got this. She don't say, how you gonna send me $50? I was like, shit, give me your cash out. So she like, you ain't finna get me fucked up. I was like, why would I do some stupid shit like that? I say, you see a nigga trying to be a gentleman, man, trying to present you, you know what I'm saying, with this invitation to go have you a meal and let's sit down, talk to you on video and shit. She was like, oh shit, talk to me on video. I was like, yeah, little player situation. You eat, I talk, you talk, we good. So she like, you think you got all the sense. I said, nah, man, I'm just trying to feed you, man. You know you want to go eat, shit. So she was like, all right. She was like, by the time you come back through, I have my shit wrote down. So I'm like, all right, bet. So, you know what I'm saying? You know me, I'm going back out here, see if any of the other nurses need anything, you know what I'm saying? Checking on the little patient that's sleeping in the infirmary, you know what I'm saying? Getting them they little snacks and even this one dude, he had the bowl. She had to use the bathroom in the bowl shit. I used to hate that. He had the little special bowl. He had to use the back because he couldn't leave out the room and shit. I used to have to dump that shit, and man, I'd be like, motherfucker. Boy, if it wasn't for the motion, I wouldn't be doing this shit. So I make sure everything's squared away and I pull back up. She got the shit wrote on the medical. She had a stack of medical forms. And she had done wrote a number where the inmate's supposed to write their name. She had done wrote her number and her cash app on her. So I'm like, okay, cool. I fold it up and put it in my pocket. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I leave up out of there. You know what I mean? I check in with the officer. I was like, hey, I'm finna go back to my dorm. Everything's squared away. So she like, all right, cool, hell, take off. So I go back to the dorm and shit. I pull my phone out and shit, got down, and I immediately sent Shawty that little cash out. I sent her a little 50 ball, and I text the number she gave me, and I was like, oh yeah, this your boy Charlie locked me in. So shit, boom. I put my phone back up because it's still business hours. These folks still here, so you know what I'm saying. Some shit don't went on the other side of the compound, so the tension kind of high around them motherfucker. Police moving flaky and shit, so I put my phone back up. You know what I mean? So they fuck around and call yard call. I go out there on the yard and shit. I'm shooting ball. And that thing, no, I see the unit manager coming down there. So she called me to the gate. She was like, hey, come here. I'm like, what's up? She was like, shit, hey, you know my little home girl? I was like, which one? She was like, yeah, Puerto Rico. And I was like, damn. In my head, I'm like, damn, how the hell this shit so coincidental? Like, how this shit just before she even pulled up and said something about Shawty, you know what I'm saying? I'm already on her. You know what I'm saying? Then she pulled up after the fact and it just fell together. You feel me? So I'm like, yeah. So she was like, handle that. I'm gonna make sure everything's straight. I was like, shit, what's the ticket? What's the fee? She was like, shit, what I'm finna have her bring you, man? I need a band. So I was like, shit. She was like, I need it in 2 days too. So I'm like, shit, I bet. Mind you, I already had my little stash. So I was like, I figured it was gonna be a little steeper than usual. So I could clear that and still have some go back money. Then plus I got this package coming from my partner, the shouter, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, cool, run that. So I don't know what she finna send. It's like she don't never want to tell me in advance what it gonna be. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I go back to shooting ball and shit. You know, niggas looking and shit like, damn, he talking to her, but I ain't studying them niggas, you know what I'm saying? Fuck that shit, you know what I mean? So, and I ain't got nobody in my mix because niggas is sour, you feel me? So I'm thinking about this shit. I'm hooping and shit, but I'm thinking like, damn, boy, this shit here crazy. Damn. When you having this type of motion, you know you got some shit coming in. You getting over on the police. So shit, you know what I'm saying? You have some niggas in the chain gang always talking about an officer cool, this, that, and third. The only way I consider an officer cool, they gotta break some motherfucking rules. You feel me? That's the only way an officer cool. They breaking motherfucking rules. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying? We get through playing ball and shit. I go in there and get my shower and shit. I see shift change. They changing shifts by the time we go in the dorm. So I'm like, shit, cool. I can pull my phone out because them folk gone. Second shift ain't finna pull up for no shakedown for real unless an officer call in or something. You know what I'm saying? So, shit. Yeah. Yeah, so I got it. Yeah, to mine. So yeah. Uh There's a lot of remixing be going on for real too. So nah damn. Oh there you go. Yeah. Manyan. So shit. Um, y'all pause for the calls. Pause for the calls. Pause for the calls. Yeah, yeah. I'm finna tell y'all what's going on. They out there right now? Oh, okay. Yeah, man. Y'all ain't gonna believe this shit. Just chill. Just chill. Yeah, man. This that part four, boy. That part four get real. I'm talking about for real. That part four get real. Yeah, handled it. Yeah. Um, all right, yeah. So look, right, back at it, y'all. Y'all forgive me for the intermission, but yeah, man. So cool. I done got my shower and shit after playing basketball. You know what I mean? So I got my phone out and shit. So Shawty hit me like, "Hey, look, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this my officer." She like, "Hey, look, you know what I'm saying? That package I brought you, I'm fucking with you, goddamn, but I need like little 350 right quick." So I was like, "You need 350? What going on?" She was like, "Shit, I got some shit to handle." You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, "I got you, no problem." So I sent it to her. So she was like, "Hey, look, you already got it set up for the next time you want to goddamn do something." I said, "No, not yet. I really, you know what I'm saying? The prison shit, but you see, you just a officer in here. I'm living in here, so this shit hit different. But I can't just be stocked up like that, cause you never know when some niggas gonna do some hot ass shit and get the dorm, how they get shook down. Now you got all this shit, you know what I'm saying, at risk." So I'm like, "I'll let you know, just chill." She really getting thirsty for the paper. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, cause the way her energy being, um, when she pull up asking about, you know what I'm saying, plays and shit, like she's so eager. So I'm like, that ain't a good sign. You know what I'm saying? So in my mind, I'm like, I'm finna get all I can get because I know with the way I'm moving, it's kind of too slow for her. So she gonna end up crashing out because I know I see other niggas talking to her. I know niggas in her ear and shit. And that's how the game go. You know what I'm saying? You got some real ball players in the chain game, you know what I'm saying, that be chunking that money around. You know what I'm saying? So shit, hell yeah. So I already know. So I'm like, man, I'm finna go on and load up about 2, 3 more times, and then shit, I'm gonna skate because I already see how she finna move. She finna crash out. She too thirsty. So boom. So now that leave me with the unit manager. And now I got to see what's up with little Shawty, you know what I'm saying, medical. How they finna play, cause Shawty trying to play puppet master, the unit manager. But she just don't know. I'm finna goddamn finesse the mood where I make me a limit. I set me a goal. Once I reach that goal, I'm going cold turkey. I don't care if she locked me down or not. But I have my bread secured, cause this shit here ain't feeling right. So boom. One of my partners hit me. He wanted to get 2 cups of the gas. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna give you a discount and shit. He send the bread or whatever. I get my old school partner that can get out the door whenever he need to. I give to him like, look, take that to bro. He get it and shit. I pay him for doing it and shit. So I get another call. Boom. It's the nurse. It's the nurse up here in medical, the little Puerto Rican. Yeah. She was like, yeah, what going on, Poppy? So I'm like, shit, I'm just cooling. So she like, I really wanna thank you for sending me that. I'm like, cool, ain't no pressure, man. I said, you don't went and got your food. She was like, nah, I ain't went and got it yet. She said, didn't you say you want to be on video? So I was like, oh yeah, yeah. I had not forgot all about that. I'm like, damn, I'm glad she remembered. So that let me know she was sincere, like, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I don't know what the unit manager kicking to her. So I'm gonna play it smooth. So we chop it up and shit. I give her my messenger and shit. And after I get it to her, I ain't know she was gonna call as soon as I gave it to her. But when I gave it to her, about 20 seconds later, she just hung up on me. Then my messenger started ringing. So damn, I answered the video call. Boom. She in the shower. I'm like, oh shit. So shit. I'm like, damn. I'm like, that how you rocking, baby? She like, hell yeah, you know you wanted to see this shit. So I'm like, damn, Shawty got the tattoos and all. She inky like, but when she got the tattoos, when she got her scrubs on, you can't see it because she ain't got nothing on her forearm. She ain't got nothing on her neck, but she got them titties hit up. They got little hearts on the nipple part. She got butterflies on her side and shit. You know what I'm saying? She got shit on her thighs and legs. Then this was side it off. This bitch had a strawberry tattooed on her ass, like with the juice dripping off it though. I was like, oh man. So I was like, hey, make that motherfucker jump. I know you can make that big clap. So she started jumping up and down and shit. I'm like, oh man, it started making that little noise. I was like, oh man. And that thing, you know, boy, I went and got the lean. And I ain't talking about the kind you drink. I'm talking about that Vassal. Lean. Yeah, shit. I shot the club up in that bitch. It wasn't nobody living in that motherfucker. I shot that bitch up. So she was like, oh yeah, you so nasty. I was like, you the one called me on video naked. How the fuck I'm nasty? So she was like, you know what I'm saying? We laughing and joking and shit. So she was like, I got something for you. I'm gonna have for you tomorrow. And she was like, shit, I know you done talked to my homegirl already, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. So she already told you the ticket. I was like, yeah. She said she need a band in 2 days. So she was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna put my shit in there too. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a 3-way split. You gonna get your, I'm gonna get mine, and she gonna get hers. So I was like, so shit, what's the time frame? How long you need yours? She was like, whenever. I know you ain't going nowhere. I was like, shit, cool. I'm glad you keeping that shit peace. Cause this shit take time. You never know. You can't dictate what happens in prison. So shit, I'm glad we got that understanding. So cool. So I still got this pack I just got from Shawty that my man delivered to. I still got that. That shit slowly but surely jumping, you know what I'm saying? So I'm getting rid of it. You know what I'm saying? So the next morning, I go to medical and shit. The unit manager, she up there. So I'm like, damn, what the hell is she doing up in this bitch? So I don't see the nurse. I don't see the Puerto Rican. I don't see her. See the unit manager though. So she was like, hey, yeah, I need you to help me with the trash out back. So I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? So we go out back and shit. So I'm dumping the little in-house trash can they got. I'm dumping them in the back and shit. And they had some more little piles of trash back there. I'm cleaning it up and shit. So I pick up the Chick-fil-A bag. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting ready to throw it in there. She like, nah, don't throw that away. So I'm like, oh shit, I'm glad you said something. I'm like, damn, why you ain't been told me, man? I would have thrown that shit away. I would get it on track ass. She was like, boy, I do what I'm doing. So I'm like, all right, cool. I cuffed the Chick-fil-A bag and shit up under my arm and shit. And I walk back in there and I go straight to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no, luckily, it wasn't no nurses and shit out and about. And the officer, she was out front talking to some niggas and shit. So she ain't see me go in the bathroom. She had her back to me. So shit, I go in the bathroom. I put the shit on me. You know what I'm saying? I see it's 2 cans of cigarette and 2 packages of weed. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I when I come out the bathroom, she was like, "Going back to your dorm. I'll call your officer when I'm ready for you to come back up here." So I'm like, "Shit, where Shawty at?" She was like, "Oh yeah, she finna come to work or whatever. She came in early, but she had to leave back out." So I'm like, "Damn, this shit here sound crazy. Head too much going on." She done already been here. She done left back out. So boom, when I get back to the dorm, they like, "Shit, you heard about what's going on?" That was my old school partner Fetty telling me. He was like, "You heard about what's going on?" I'm like, "What that?" He was like, "Shit, we getting a new warden today." And I'm like, "Damn, we getting a new warden." I'm like, "Damn, I don't like when new wardens come because they be with that shakedown shit." So boom, I'm like, "All right, cool." I intake the information. So next thing you know, I do a blowout sale because I'm like, man, I don't do new warden. Shit, man, hell no, I do a blowout sale. I'm selling all this shit for the low, but I still make a profit though. And I really want to go and get her money. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go and do this little three-way split. You know what I'm saying? Pay these folks off quick as possible. So about a week go by, you know what I'm saying? They come through, you know what I'm saying, inspecting and shit with the new warden and shit, you know what I'm saying? Black dude, you know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? He seemed pretty fair, you know, the energy I got off him, like he wasn't on no fuck shit, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes that could be a trick. But at that time I ain't feel like he was no bullshit. So, you know what I'm saying? I was going to work, you know what I'm saying? Like I normally do and shit, get my little flirt on, get my little talk on. Me and the little nurse, you know what I'm saying? She kept giving me the little cat on the video. She kept coming off that round. But when we was in person, you know what I'm saying? I could tell she really wanted to keep her job. So we ain't really do nothing. We just ha and he when I was in person, you know what I'm saying, around her and shit. So you know what I mean? I'm cooling. I'm talking on the phone. I got 3 females in rotation because I'm talking to the unit manager here and there, but we really just discussing business and numbers. You know what I'm saying? She strictly business. Then I got that other, my little officer, you know what I'm saying, that I was in education feeling and kissing on. So, you know what I mean? I done snuck off a few times and done tapped in with her a few times. I rubbed on that round a couple of times. So, shit, man, I'm on cloud 24 in it bit. Fuck 9, I'm on cloud 24 in it bit. So I'm like, damn, you know, that's a chain gang dream. To be talking to staff members on the phone and shit. Oh yeah, that's a chain gang dream. So, you know what I'm saying? About a week go by. And that thing, you know, I go out to work one morning and shit. By that time, I done paid all them off. They done got their money. You know what I'm saying? We done split the bread and shit. So I'm really laying on shit. How do I want to bust another move? But shit, this particular morning, I go out there to work and shit, this same lieutenant, he see me. Get up against the fence, cuff up. I'm like, cuff up for what? He was like, personal dealing. I'm like, personal dealing? I'm like, what the hell you talking about? So I go in panic mode. I'm like, damn, but I don't never sweat in front of the police, but in my mind, I'm like, damn, what the hell going on? So boom, I uh I go to the hole. Come to find out, you know what I'm saying? They don't put me on PI and ain't telling me why. So I'm like, damn, I'm thinking, I'm like, it's some ain't too many people know what I got going on, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, who the leak is? Cause did it come from the unit manager on some slime and shit? Did it come from the my officer, which I don't think was likely, and it ain't come from the nurse. So I really don't know what's going on. I'm back in the hole, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got my property or nothing. They dragged me for like 3 days, no property. So uh mind you, I had my phone put up in the dorm, but I ain't want to tell nobody my spot, cause niggas be remixing. You'll tell a nigga that have your phone sent to you and they won't send it. So my shit, even though I've been in the hole goddamn 3, 4 days, goddamn my phone still put up in the spot. So that thing, the orderly named Peanut, you know what I'm saying? I knew Peanut from another prison and he had just started working back there in the hole. So I was like, damn, I got to tell him, you know what I'm saying? I need my phone so I can try to figure out what the hell going on. So shit, man, I tell Peanut, I was like, look, man, I need you to get inside such and such dorm, man, and go in room such and such. I said, shit, is somebody in there? Goddamn, tell him I pay him to get out the room for a few minutes. I need you to hit that spot. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, how you gonna pay him? I said, shit, I got a $50 green dot. You just need to be in there about 10 minutes. So shit, he like, all right, bet, give me the dot. So I give it to him and shit. He take off. I say about an hour later, he come back because they had to clear count and shit. He got caught up in count time. So they had to clear count. It was about an hour and some change later. He come back and he give me my phone. He was like, yeah, boy, you fat. He say, shit, I ain't think of that spot because I had that shit in my door. I could take the screws out of shit. So, but it was to the point you could use your hand. You know what I'm saying? Only time I tighten them up with a little homemade, you know what I'm saying, screwdrivers when I felt like a big shakedown or something coming. But for the most part, I had it well, you just unscrew it with your hand. So I got my phone and shit. So I turn it on and shit. I got text messages out the air. So I'm reading them, that thing, I see a text that say, yeah, Draymon ain't shit. Man, come to find out, long story short, this nigga Draymond felt like I had done crossed him out. He felt like I wanted to move to myself with Shawty. How he figured that, I don't know. But uh the officer told me she had a homegirl that was at the prison that Draymond was at. And when she talked to him, that's what he told her. Like, yeah, that nigga done had me on done got me knocked off so he can goddamn keep the play to himself. So I'm like, what the fuck? This nigga tripping. How the hell? So he done called the prison and told them that I'm fucking with the officer. Now I'm seeing another text saying, shit, I ain't going back to work. I'm gonna go ahead and resign before they fire me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them trying to search me or nothing when I come back to work. All this shit in the text message. I got long ass texts. So shit, I called her and she was like, yeah, that motherfucker talking about some you the one got him put on tier two. So shit, he done called the prison telling them folk, man, you got such set going on and shit. You know what I'm saying? I got words, so I ain't even been back to work. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn to stay. I say so the other morning, you know what I'm saying? When I got that shit from Shawty, she was like, you came, but you left for some old shit, she said. And she was like, yeah, when I pulled up, you know what I'm saying? One of my partners told me, goddamn, I better be careful because some shit might be finna go on. They done heard some shit in briefing or some shit. So I'm like, damn. So she was like, I ain't coming back. I'm finna goddamn resign so I can go get me a job at another facility because long as they ain't caught me with nothing, shit, that's just speculation. So I'm like, damn, hell no. So I hit the unit manager phone number because it was her days off. She wasn't at work. So I hit the unit manager and the number changed. Like I can't even call the number no more or nothing. So I'm like, damn. So that really smart because she don't know how this shit finna go either. So she cut all ties and shit. So I'm like, damn. So I'm like, damn. Only thing I got left for real is my little Puerto Rican. You feel me? So shit, I hope she still got down. You feel me? But I ain't even get to make it to work. I got locked up fresh out the dorm trying to go to work. So I ain't make it to see her. I had done talked to her the night before. You know what I'm saying? I got locked up and shit. But goddamn, I ain't make it to work to see her. So, and I ain't had my phone in goddamn 3, 4 days. So she ain't left no message in there, nothing. She ain't said nothing. So I'm really like, damn. So I know she at work at this particular time. I got my phone, so ain't no need to call her now. So shit, man. Hopefully, in my head, I'm like, hopefully I still got her the way I can still try to goddamn get me some work. But is she gonna listen to the unit manager and not goddamn fuck with a nigga? Or is she gonna goddamn, you know what I mean? I don't know what the hell going on. My whole mind gone right now. So, you know what I'm saying? Stay motherfucking tuned and see what this Puerto Rican gonna do. 100.